Jen and Nicole. And look who's back. We missed her. Every time she's gone, we miss her. Say hi to Tate McRae.
Hey, Tate.
Hi guys, I missed you too.
What's going on?
How are you? What's going on? Are you so stoked? It's release day.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. I'm so stoked. I mean, this song I wrote like a really, really long time ago. And I feel like I was like, I'm not gonna release this song unless it's like the perfect point in my life to release it. I have to be in the right mindset to be able to release this song. So I feel like it feels great right now because I feel like I'm at that point where I'm like, okay, it feels perfect now.
What were those things? Like, what were the signs that told you it was the right moment?
Yeah, ready. Why is it perfect right now?
I mean, I'm 19 now. I feel like
okay.
I feel like I can write about different things now. Obviously, I'm like getting older, and I kind of wanted to get like my first couple like my debut album out of the way. I kind of wanted to just like release that into the world, and then finally just like come out with this song that I've just like none of my like fans or listeners would like ever expect from me.
Like some more big girl stuff.
Totally.
Big girl stuff.
To summarize it, that.
No, but I need to know. I feel like, guys, and you can chime in on this too. Okay. I feel like Tate's not the only person who has said this. I feel like all the artists that have come through recently with their new singles have been like, I've been sitting on this song forever. I'm wondering, what is that? Is there something going on in the universe that I mean, maybe it was a pandemic. I don't know, but I feel like a lot of people are putting out things that were from a minute back.
Totally. I mean, that happens all the time. Like sometimes you can write a song and then release it like 2.5 years later. It just like, it just depends on the perfect moment and the time where you're like, okay, now is the time that people need to hear this song. And
right.
You got to like analyze the world a bit and be like, okay, what's the right moment?
Right. We were talking to Charlie Puth a couple of weeks ago, and I remember him telling us he had a whole album and he scrapped the whole thing and started again from scratch from this very reason that you're talking about. Yeah,
I mean, I feel like that happens all the time. I mean, you think I even look back to like, my original album draft, and I have like my full track list, and it's like, now I look back to my real album and I'm like, they're completely different songs. Sometimes you can just like, I feel like as an artist, you're changing so much like every single month and every single year. I mean, literally last year I was 18 and I feel like I was like
so much has happened.
The youngest person alive. And now I feel like I'm suddenly 19 and I'm like a changed person.
I'm a grown woman now.
So I heard you say that when you started playing festivals, that was really the first time you were at festivals. You'd never gone as a fan, that like you showed up on stage. So have you had a chance to go out and experience one, or have you still only seen it from the I'm famous side?
I've yet to actually go to a festival. I don't know if I necessarily want to though. Like, I don't know if I need to be like in the crowd of a festival. I love concerts, but like, I'm good being on stage at a festival.
Away from the crowd.
Right.
Yes, I
Which
get
can
it.
Get a little rowdy. And speaking of the I'm famous side, I read, and then you confirmed on the red carpet, I believe it was last month, that your BF Cole, that he said somewhere that you were his celebrity crush. And I just need to know, is that how the relationship started? Like, is it like because you heard that and then it was like, okay, it's on?
Okay, so, oh my God. It's really interesting because I heard this like clip, but like, obviously you're never gonna like pursue someone if they like say you're like their celebrity crush. Like, that's just weird. Like, I'm like, I hate social media startups and like, I don't know. I hate like the starting of dating nowadays. But regardless, my brother's best friend is best friends with Cole.
Stop.
That was like where the connection happened. And I was like, oh, what a coincidence that he said I'm his celebrity crush.
Right.
Yeah.
So did you reach out to like your brother and you're like, all right, let's go to his best friend? Were you like, all right, let's make this happen, or put in a good word for me? I mean, was there a little bit of that going on?
No, he reached out to me.
Yes, I love it.
Now, how did it go for you? You were the celebrity correspondent at the VMAs this year. How did you like doing that sort of gig?
It was so fun. I mean, I was really nervous because I didn't even realize like sometimes the interviewing part is like a million times harder than getting interviewed.
Yeah, welcome to the party. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't know how you guys do it. Like, you have to think so quick on the spot. You have to know everything about the person. And I'm like on the red carpet too. Like, basically, like I was just every single person that came up and be like, okay, go. You have 3 seconds and it's live.
Right.
And so all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, I've never done this. And I feel like at the end of the day, it made me mingle way more like an award show. You like never do. You're always with like your person and then you just walk around or whatever. But I was like, oh, I got to meet a lot of people and it was like way more fun than I thought. But it was nerve-wracking for sure.
You did look like a goddess. I mean, your outfit was like, you looked to die for, like absolutely beautiful. Yeah. But like, was there any point during that night that you were just like, oh no, I just felt like it was a wardrobe malfunction waiting to happen? And have you ever had like something that you were like, whoopsie daisy?
Well, I was kind of wearing like a leaf. Like I was kind of
correct. It was like a leaf, a draped leaf.
I was kind of literally wearing a leaf. So I'm like, if this leaf blew away, I would be in a really bad situation. So I was like super taped down the whole night. Okay. But
for the most part during your career, you haven't had anything on stage that you've been like, ooh.
No malfunctions.
I've had my top come off. I've had my pants buckle. Like the mic pack falls off all the time. Like so malfunctions. I still really happy didn't happen with that outfit.
I still feel like Lil Nas X was the worst of any celebrity ever on SNL when he went down and his pants split. I mean, he talked about that too. Like, I just was like, no, buddy, I'm sorry. He's the best.
It was perfect for him though because he made it iconic. So
exactly.
Thank you so much for being here on the day that comes out.
Yeah.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Now, everyone who comes by leaves a question for the next person. Yours comes from Louis Capaldi. If you met a wizard, he said that he could turn you into an animal of your choice. What animal would you choose and why?
How do you even think of that question? Only humans think of that.
Louis Capaldi.
Louis Capaldi.
Right. I would turn into... God, why have I literally never thought of this in my whole life?
Well, I think about it every day. I mean, you know.
I wake up and I'm like, why am I not this animal yet?
I mean, this is a very like cliche answer, but I really do think that dogs live the best life. Like I talk about this a lot. I'm like, my dog does absolutely nothing. And he's just like, he's been going like 12 years strong. And I'm like, you haven't done anything, but you.
Your life is grand.
He sleeps and plays.
Right?
I mean, you've heard the theory that dogs are actually the ones in charge, right? If you think about it, they've convinced us to take them in, feed them, pamper them, wash them, and clean up after them.
Yeah, dealing with my wife, I think he's right. I think the dog is in charge around here. Freaking crazy house.
Yeah, I'd be my dog in particular. He's just all he does is sleep and eat, and I'm like, that sounds great.
All right, I like that. I think that's a great answer. I did not expect that answer, and I think you killed it. All right, so Tate, we're gonna play a little game with you, and this one's all fun. So we just kind of little play on your name. It's gonna be called Tate Great or Hate. Just gonna give you some like rapid fire things, and you tell us whether they're great or you hate them. It doesn't mean like you fully hate it, but just like you're into it, you're not into it. Okay, so the first one is pumpkin spice anything.
I've literally never tried it. So isn't that crazy? It's like fall. I've literally never tried it. Hey,
I almost feel like can we like send someone out and reschedule later this afternoon to get you to try one?
We need to know. Okay.
I've literally never just like honestly had the desire to try pumpkin in a coffee.
Yes, me too. You're not alone. Yeah.
Should never get a
All right. Take great or hate House of the Dragon.
What's that?
The Game of Thrones prequel.
That's what I would have said, Tate. You're not wrong.
You're not alone, Tate. I said the same thing. Don't you worry about it.
I don't know any of these questions.
Let me go ahead.
Probably great.
Okay.
Ryan, you've been watching. It's great, right?
It's great.
Okay. All right. Let me give it a try. Take great or hate. The NFL's back.
Great.
Yes.
Such a liar. You're such a liar. I see it on your face. You don't care about football like me at all. Come on.
Yeah, I don't really know the game very well.
You come hang out with me. I just go for the beer and the wings, right?
Yeah,
like, we just go for the food and the booze.
Great halftime shows. They have great halftime shows. Okay.
You're 19, so no booze, just the food. Okay, let's see. The Kardashians' new season. We got a new season of the Kardashians.
Great. That trailer was crazy. Like, they know how to make a goddamn good trailer. Like,
don't they?
Oh my gosh, better than like most movie trailers is like the Kardashian season.
Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
All right, last one. Take great or hate tour bus living.
Ooh. It's like I feel like it's like a great and a hate. Like if I like for 1 week, I like love it because you like sleep like a baby. Like you're literally getting rocked to sleep, and then you spend like 1 week with like the same people in the same small box. And you're like, damn, this is long.
Right? Like, what city are we in?
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like a middle thing. It's like a hit or miss for me.
I love it.
All right, well, Uh-oh's out. We are so excited. You are amazing. We love every time we get to hang out with you, and you just keep putting out smashes. So keep coming back, girl.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.